now tuned into the greatest.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sage Be Me podcast. I will be your host for today, Sage Be Me. So, I woke up and I was listening to something a bit more spiritual than, it's something spiritual. Anyways, I'll get to explain about it at the end of this podcast because it'll be a bit short, and we're still talking about Sadhguru karma, and we're still in the first chapter. Anyways, what we'll be talking about today is sadhana. He explained slowly what sadhana means. It's a compulsive action, something that, let's say, call it an addiction, call it something that you love to do, something that might change how you live your life. I'll give an extreme example. I said I'll give an extreme example. So, okay, who's that texting? Wait, it's my phone is on whatever. Anyways, so like I was saying, what is sadhana? Well, sadhana is how do we say this? Oh, why am I getting confused like this? Anyways, sadhana is a way of becoming aware of your vasanya. It is to try and stay away for a length of time for what which you like, long for, love, or consider to be precious. Something that you value, staying away from it. Something that you're compelled to do, you stay away from it. Vasanya is staying away from your smell, as in, you know, this, if you do this, that will happen. Stay away from it. Yeah? I hope we're on the same page at this point in time. Anyways, if you stay away from it and wait for it, knowing you're waiting to do this, knowing you're waiting to change this, if you are consciously aware of this, what you're doing, you'll change your destiny. Consciously wait. If you're waiting for someone who you love, if you're waiting for a message from this person, just wait for it, doing that. I'm waiting for ABCD. I'm doing this because of that specific thing. I'm doing this because it will change my destiny. Let me just wait. That is sadhana. If you're doing it consciously, it's not really a matter of behavior. It is actually a nature of existence. What do I mean by that? It's actually something that's happening. It's not just your behavior. It's something that's actually happening in the real world. It's something that exists, not something that, as much as you think it's a behavior, it is just something that's out there in the real world. So the moment you wait before you engage in an action, or you align yourself with something of conscious nature of existence, just remember, do it consciously. This will help you weaken the compulsive nature of your behavior. And that's it. We've completed chapter 1. We should be bouncing off to chapter 2. Anyways, what was I about to say? So I was to tell you about what I was reading. I was reading something to do with prayer. What is actually prayer? I never knew. I was just told the prayer of Father, the Lord's Prayer. And you really have a lot of questions. So this is something that I'll have to go out and start practicing. Because if I don't practice, who will practice it for me? Who? You know? Anyway, I've discovered that when Jesus was asked to teach guys how to pray, he gave guys a parable. It was the parable of I don't know which parable was it, but I'll explain it so you can go to your Bible and fetch out your personal, as in you can go look for it and figure it out. It was the judge, and this judge actually didn't regard God as someone supreme. He didn't regard any human being as someone supreme, but there was this person who kept on disturbing him. He went to him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, kept on disturbing him, kept it back and forth till he felt like this woman will keep on disturbing me if I don't do anything. So what he did, the judge was, he sought to help her out, finish it up, and live on with his life with her not disturbing him. So that was the parable that Jesus gave when he was asked to teach guys about prayer. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this to try understand it from my point of view. This parable illustrated something that everyone can see it clearly. Persistence. In action, you persisted doing this and that. That's how you pray. That, I believe, is what he meant when he said that's prayer. Persisting in doing A, B, C, D. Persist in doing whatever you feel your calling is. Because if you don't persist in doing it, if you don't do it over and over again, who'll do it for you? So I believe that currently prayer is doing that one thing, that something over and over again, waiting for it to manifest into your world. As in, yes, imagine it. After you've imagined it, because everything that you ask for in prayer, it's something that's in your head, right? So imagine it. Then don't just leave it at that. See, okay, I don't want to make this episode long, but I'll just give a short description, and we'll talk about it in the next episode. Yeah. So imagine whatever you want, because it's already in your head. Yeah. So whatever is in your head, what's left is just it coming to be. Yeah, it might look like, nah, it's not gonna happen, but tell me another thing that you thought wouldn't happen or was far from you but happened. Tell me. I know you can put on a list, like getting a car, getting that laptop, getting clothes. You didn't think you will get these clothes. Maybe you thought you were going to get these clothes, then you got them. Maybe you got them, and you're not the one who actually bought. Someone else did. So prayer is just having faith. What do I mean by having faith? You do something while believing it's going to work. Reach out to that person while having faith that they'll help you out. It's something that will come to be persistently. You just believe it. Believe if I do this, that will happen. And do this. That's faith. They usually say faith without action is dead. Having faith is believing. And if you believe something and do it, it comes to being. Anyways, I'll put this into a different episode, a much more profound, more explained, but you have something to work on. I'm not doing this to inspire you. I'm doing this so that you can do something with your life. Anyways, that was Sadhana that was Karma Sadhana by Sadhguru. Next episode will be the next chapter. And you guys, if you want to follow me on my socials, the links will be in the description. And welcome to the Sage Be Me podcast.